Hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of that. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended here on Extinction. This is TVT, and that right there is our target for today. An Ascended Acrocanthosaurus. Finally managed to track down another good one. I could not find the level 120 that I saw before, but that's perfectly fine. Just gonna take care of this guy. And I figured I'd use the Sivatherium today for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I haven't used it in a while. And secondly, I think it might be the best creature to use for taming this thing. And yes, I said creature. In the past, I've used traps to tame them. And I do think that is the recommended strategy, especially if you don't have any mods to help you, as I do. And I'll get into why in a bit. And I have to thank Darkedge TV for this idea, because that's what she used in her video, which you should go totally check out. And I never thought to do that because I completely forgot that it has the ability that it does. So let's get right into it. Anyway, if you find yourself enjoying this video, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all those things that please the algorithm gods, and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, we need that guy dead. Okay, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna click C. Okay, or not. Yep, there we go. We're gonna click C. I think I can use my gun. Yeah, damn it. So we're gonna have to back it up. Now what we're gonna do, now we're in this stance where I'm gonna take a lot less damage. It's going to go right into shield stance, which is perfect. Just, oh. What? Oh, come on. Why are you invincible? You do have to be careful and sit down. Oh, come on, man. Stupid Velonosaur. Where'd you even come from, anyway? So basically what I'm doing, if you can't see, is I'm actually using... Oh, damn it. Oh, wonderful. Oh, great. Oh, we love to see it. Where did these things come from? Oh! Jesus. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with this. Okay, good, he's got that, so he's gonna heal up. We're just gonna let that happen. That's perfectly fine. I say it's perfectly fine, but it is very frustrating. Yep, go into shield mode. You can't knock me back, so stop trying. And there's another one! Are you kidding me? What is the spawn of these things? Oh, great. Uh-oh. Put the gun away and run. Oh, come on. Alrighty, let's try this again. Hopefully this time without the level of nonsense that we dealt with before. So what you want to do, by the way, is you want to run up to it, and you just want to do exactly what I did. Just press E when it opens its mouth to roar, as it's roaring, and you're gonna feed it narcotics. Okay, this is a bad position, but this is what we're doing. Actually, no, I have to get up right now. As you can see, the reason why we use the Sivatherium Okay. I need you to go into shield stance, ma'am. Please do. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna sit down again and just tank damage. So as you can see, it doesn't have to be quite on the head, but it has to be close. Okay, a little bit twisted up there. Just gonna sit down again. Oh, just barely got that. Sit down again, pull out the gun. Okay, what? Okay. Now we just repeat the process again. Reload. I'm not going to check its torpor yet. Okay, that's a fake roar. Should go right back. Oh my god, these stupid turbos! Go away! God. Oh my god, they're fucking everywhere! Ah, shit. I got off a little too quickly there. But it may not matter. He's gonna go into rage mode, that's perfectly fine. Because he still can't really do anything to me anyway. We're just gonna reload, reset, just calm down, just take a second. Now in enraged mode, he is gonna be doing me more damage, and that's, you know, that's annoying, but it is what it is, so. Okay, yeah, we need to do a lot more. You really should use biotoxin with this thing, by the way, but you cannot get biotoxin here on Extinction. You can't do it. It is not a thing that exists. I do have no untamables, so if I really wanted to, I could probably go get myself a Nidaria, but to do that, I would have to go to a different map. I'm gonna move over here, sit down. What? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh, that was almost bad. We're in a bad position, though. Gotta move out of the way. I'd really like my shots to count game. Wow, I'm right underneath him and I'm stuck on him. And it doesn't matter. The game says, nope, that doesn't count. Alright, whatever. we're just gonna do that. We're gonna reload. I'm trying to keep my shots consistent here. What? Excuse you? Oh god. Not what I wanted to do, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Got it. That was close, but we got it. Jesus. Okay. Now, you see the problems that we're running into here. I even died once. And again, we are limited to just narcotic. Oh yeah, we got him down. Perfect. Oh, these things take exceptional kibble, which means extraordinary, which is the tier above, will do just fine. And since I have more of that than any other, we're great. Oh, I will say this. There is a level of excitement and like, oh man, we're going to need some more narcotic. Oh, geez. I didn't know we were that low. Well, if I'm going to tame another one, we're definitely going to need more. But I will say this. If you enjoy like a thrill like that, then I recommend using a Sivatherium. But if you don't have mods, the Sivatherium mod, firstly, what are you doing with your life? You should download it. It's a great creature. I'm absolutely going to glaze it. If not for the reason that he just full tanked an Acrocanthosaurus assault for several minutes. You can see right there I have some adrenal glands from killing a couple of other ones, but yeah. If you enjoy the daring mission to tame this thing without using without a trap, I recommend anything that can help you deal with the knockback, because that's the biggest concern. When he was facing to the side, that is what is called shield stance, right? Which means that all of his those side swiping head bashes that he does do immense knockback. You saw a couple of them earlier just now, which is why I brought it up. It's important because, you know, it makes, believe it or not, you wouldn't think it would make the tame harder, but it does. And the reason it makes the tame harder is that because you have to run up and force narcotic down its mouth when it roars, that means that if she's just knocked you several feet back, you're gonna have to come running back in, and there's a chance that you won't make it in time, and she will enter her rage mode, which did happen once. We had that happen. I must say this was a much smoother experience the second. I guess the game wanted me to suffer a little bit first before taming one of my favorite dinos in the game, and one that I must say has certain sentimental value for me as this is the dinosaur that I used in my very first playthrough that I did for YouTube, which was on Fjordur. This formed the backbone of my dino army. These things are cool. They're so awesome. I love them. And hopefully you guys will see as well. I did tame one I did tame one back on the island. Actually, I tamed a couple of them, but I never used them. Hopefully we'll be using them alongside all of the other tames that I've gotten so far. Alrighty, we are back, and this thing is up. Where did you go? There you are. Alright. Let's put it away and take this for a spin. I'm probably going to... Yeah, we're going to try and look for another one. I'll see if I can find one in at least some kind of a timely manner. Give me that back. I need that. And by find another, I mean find another good one. As you can see, I've had to redo all my folders. Unfortunate. Where's my... There it is. Okay, we got cosmetic... Okay, so this thing turns in place. Can I make it not turn in place, please? No. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's start with the basics here. So it's decently, as one would expect, slow for a creature of the... but you'd expect that of a creature of this size, right? What? Hello? Is my mouse just not working? Is my mouse not mousing right now? My mouse may in fact not be mousing. Alrighty, cool. We're gonna have to go replace the batteries on it. Because it is a wireless mouse, so... Let's see. What? The fuck? Okay, so my mouse was working. The problem was that I couldn't, for one reason or another, left and right click were not working, so that was kind of annoying. Okay, now we're back in business, so let's try this again. As you can see, you know, it's fairly slow walking speed as you'd expect of a dinosaur of this size. The real-life Acro and the... Actually, the real-life Acro and the Tarbosaurus specifically probably would have been very similar in size, if I'm not mistaken. Acrocanthosaurus was a big boy. Like... it lived before the Tyrannosaurs came to rule most of the world. And it is, in fact, a member of the Carcharodontosaur family, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is a... Yeah, it's a relative of the Giga and the Carchar itself. And you can kind of tell that from the slightly sloped skull, among other things, and also the teeth. But let's not worry about that. What we're going to worry about is the fact that there are some Tyrannosaurs in front of me, so we're going to go mess with them a little bit. Now... Carcharodontosaurs, if you couldn't tell from the Giga in this game, tend not to be reliant on a very strong bite, although they certainly do have a strong bite. What they rely on is the fact that their teeth are built like shark teeth. We're gonna have to kill this guy, so in order to get anything done here, so I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, please enrage me. So you're seeing left click right now, which I'm doing in shield stance. Now we're gonna active. Now we're going into enraged stance, so this is actually perfect. That just took out the lower level Tarbo. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Two alphas is too much for me. Forget that. Whoa! You can see even then, even without being in enraged mode, this thing does pretty respectable damage, actually. quite respectable. Although I'm almost dead, so I'm gonna run like hell. Actually, I'm just gonna enter shield stance again. Shield stance turns you into a tank, by the way. And now that we've gotten that damn alpha out of the way, I love the glow that you can do with this, too. Oh. In spite of not having the best health stat in the world, this thing, oh wow, this thing is not, for having a very high melee, starting melee stat, it really did not have good luck with the final verdict on that. Still impressive, though. Still not bad. For only having 10k health, this thing is quite survivable because of shield stance. Like, and that gives it a lot of versatility, which I think is something that, something like the garden variety vanilla Rex lacks. But the Acro has it in spades. Now, something to note about the Acro in the game here is that it does additional bonus damage based on the drag weight of whatever it's attacking. So it does. So let's see if we can find something nice and small here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hey, buddy. So you can see we're doing 400 damage per bite there. Now let's see what damage I do to the this Velonosaur here, and then we'll try and grab something a little bit bigger, that like those Morellatops. Oh, that's the stomp. Oops. So I do 900 damage to this Velonosaur with my stomp, and I do about the same. Well, not the same. I do about the same as I was doing to the Dimetrodon with the bite. So if we come over here, I do about 340 to them. Ow, just destroyed. Okay, dragway thing does not affect babies, I see. Man, my health regen is actually pretty solid. Jesus. What do we got for buffs? Okay, if I do this... Now, I believe you can gain adrenaline while in regular stance, but it's very slow. So you want to be in shield stance to really rack it up. And there's a lot of things you can do with it. I might... Actually, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. So, basically what you do is you hit spacebar with adrenaline. You enter adrenaline mode. And at that point, you get a damage buff. You get a speed buff, as you saw. You really get... You really just get to go all out with this thing at that point. But even without being in enraged mode, as you can see, it is still a plenty powerful creature. Definitely doing some respectable damage. Okay, I want to see if we can find something a little bit more... a little bit tougher. Okay, well, that's not going to do it. I want to find a Tarbo that's by itself. So far, I have found them behaving like an actual T-Rex would, and I find that very annoying. Can we not? Oh, we got a snake. Let's see what damage we do. Watch, the snake kills me. I would be pretty sad if that happened, because it took me a while to find one of these that high level, and this is an ascended one, so it's even rarer. Boom, and stomp. Oh my god. Okay, so very small creatures like glowtails take massive damage from that stomp attack. Just did 3k because they're small. And also, it might have been a headshot as well. Whereas the Anki takes just shy of 1,000. This is a pretty high level Anki. Yes, it is. So what we're in right now is just the regular standard mode. If I click C, just as a review, I go into shield stance, and you kind of do the shuffle like this, where you've kind of angled to the side. You're just pointing that big, you know, that big exposed body to you towards the enemy, because, you know, that's a great way to shield yourself from damage. You know. But what I do like here is if you let's actually head outside of the shield here for a second so we can see this in the daylight properly. There we go. Oh man, am I beat up, but look at that. So note how I'm sitting on the side of the saddle. We're not going to worry about where the reins connect. It's not important. I actually really like this saddle. I'm not hating. I just think it's kind of funny. If I go into shield stance, note how the Acro is shifted to the side like that, where I'm now on the other side of it. So I am now well protected. And that's the point. But yes, very good dino. I'm very happy with this find. Actually, here's a good one to test it on. Dilo. Right click. Boom. 1,500 damage. Left click. Over almost 1,000. Just shy of 1,000. Okay. Now, this guy does not gain any benefit to fighting corrupted creatures, but let's give it some levels all the same. Nice 20k health should do it, and let's pump the rest into melee. I will say its stamina stat's pretty good, too. Now, you shouldn't... Oh, that's bad. That's Dinotherium. We don't want to mess with that. All right, we're going to go find something else to fight. Okay, that guy should do. After I finish this battle, we're going to cut away, and I'm going to figure out what's going on the left side of the screen there. I don't like that much. Oh! Ah, yes, our battle shall be legendary. Stomp. Dead. Yeah, I need to heal up. I say as I continue looking for fights. Yeah, I should be able to handle that. If I can get down to it. You know what? On second thought, nah. Let's go, recoup, get this thing healed up, and put away, and I will then get ready for the, oh. Alright, one more battle it is. And I'm also probably going to reset the game, because I don't like that camera glitch that I'm getting there. Boom! Ooh! Drop like a bad habit. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alrighty, and we are back, and you can see we've actually got another 140 male down here. Took me a lot longer than I care to admit to find this thing. Ow, he actually got me. Alright, without further ado then, let's just get this show on the road. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the cooldown on that. I forgot that the Hatzigopteryx does have the ability to grab things, which is going to make my life a little bit easier, although I am going to be taking some damage. That's okay, because we'll just fly all the way back. Now, hopefully I can get this thing into the trap I built, and if I can't, well, then we'll at least be in a better area to do it, and I will just have to return with a different idea for a trap. This should work. Like, this should work just fine, but... you know, one never knows. Actually, I guess the real question is, do I have enough stamina to get me there? I believe I do. Now, the Hatzigopteryx isn't, like, it's definitely not the fastest flyer, but it's certainly faster than some of the other flyers I've had, like, I think it's definitely faster than Quetzal. I think it's slower than the Wyvern, though. But I also gotta point out it looks a lot less speedy than it actually is. Because of its immense size. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away, and I'm going to bring us back when we are ready to go. Also, as you can see, I have refueled and re-kitted out, and I'm ready for action. Alrighty, we are coming... Oop, I just hit my mic there. We're coming right up on it now. Let's see if we can get this thing in the trap. What? Okay, maybe not? I mean, we'll find a way, but... Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna need some more gates. Okay, well... Yeah, I should have guessed that most likely wouldn't work. That was just too small. What I was trying to do was just stick him in there by his leg. That's not going to work. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go let him aggro onto something else over there. Hopefully he doesn't What? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alrighty, we are back. Here, let's just take a quick look here before we begin. What I did was, I basically, put another gate there. There's a little gap, but I don't think the Acro can get through that. Now, what we're going to do is exactly the same thing as we did before, so there might be some editing here, because we don't need to see all of this again. I might do it all if I had biotoxin, but I don't, so here we go. Okay... There we go. Now he's right back into shield stance. Boom. Now it's very important that you don't miss feedings because this thing can die very quickly if you do. So don't miss feedings. Just don't do it. In addition, it also means the rage mode will happen, so. I don't know about you, but I would not be courageous enough in real life to run up to this thing and throw, knockout material, tranquilizing materials down its throat whenever it roars. Because I'll tell you right now, the last place I ever want to be when I'm near any kind of dinosaur, not that I make a habit of doing that, but you know what I mean, you know. And it's down. Perfect. So this is going to be just like the other one, so I'm going to bring us back when this thing's up. But yeah, last place I ever want to be around any large carnivore is right in front of its mouth. As long as this thing's up, I'm not getting my hand anywhere near that, because one misstep and immediately I get my hand bitten off, you know? All right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alrighty, here we are, and we are done, so let's check some stats, and probably pick up some gates if we can here. And then I think we're going to call it an episode. So now we actually have a proper pair of them. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Here's the one on this one. Okay, I mean... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. Yeah, pretty solid stats. It's nothing fantastic, but it'll get the job done. Oh, why am I tired? Well. Alrighty, and that is going to do it for today's episode. So once again, if you enjoyed it, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all of those things that please the algorithm gods, and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. But this is the Acrocanthosaurus, and this has been TBT. I'm now signing out, and I'll catch you lovely people on the next episode of Ark Survival Ascended here on Extinction. Bye.